The reason why lowering your price or your professional fees is equal to business suicide is because the moment you lower your price, your profit margin will become lesser and lesser. And when your profit margin become lesser and lesser, of course you don't make enough money, and it will actually sparks another change of reactions, which is how do you want to cut costs, right? That's the most common things that most business owners will do. So when you think of cut costs, then you will start to look at your service or your quality of your products. How do I want to cut the cost so that I can sell it at this lower price so that I can have a better profit margin. So, and then what you don't think of is that, what you don't realize is that the moment you cut the quality of your service or your products, things become bad, right? And when things become bad, that's where the problems come in. So how do you expect customer will keep buying, will keep coming back to buy a service? Like for example, like F&B, right? If you want to cut costs and you try to usually I pay $10, I can eat these big portions, but now because you want to cut costs, because you want to lower your price and you have to cut costs on your raw material and this thing, right? So $10 I can only eat this portion right now. And customers are not stupid right now, because they know that if they're following for a while and then they see you cutting your costs, they will know instantly. And when they know that actually you're starting to cut your price, your quality and all these things, right? They will stop coming back to you. And when they stop coming back to you, not only they themselves will stop coming back to you, they will always ask their friends that don't recommend you to other people. That's the thing, okay? And when they don't recommend people to come to you, you're dead. The business is dead. So that at the end, you don't even make money at all, because they know how to compare you and your competitors. If your competitors actually doing the other way around, then really you lose all the business to them. Now then people ask us, so okay, I understand the concept right now, I understand the principle right now, I shouldn't lower my price, right? Then what should I do next? The next thing usually I would advise people is to really go to the premium side. Instead of thinking about how to cut costs, but how do I want to add value so that I can charge higher, okay? So if you do not find a way to maintain the quality while able to cut the cost, then don't do it. If you manage to find a way to cut the cost but you still have the same quality, it means that okay, you have a bigger profit margin right now. So if you don't find any ways to really cut the cost while maintain the quality, then the next thing is really how do we add values to our customers. And because of that, we have a reasonable reason, right, to increase our fees, so that okay, I increase my fees because I have something to justify, right? So when you do that, then people are more acceptable, because people nowadays they prefer quality. They rather pay a little bit more to get some quality stuff instead of just getting a low quality service or products. So how do you want to add value? This one requires you to really do some research and study about what your customer really want. You need to do some survey and ask them, okay, what do they need? So how can you improve, right? So you need to ask them. So from there, then you know what to do. You know how do I want to add values according to their feedbacks. And then when you do that, then you can start to increase your fee step by step. I know this work because when I first started the business a few years ago, I try to lower my price because I think by lowering the price, I will get a lot of customers, right? Because it's lower than my competitors. But what I did not realize is that people will start thinking that why you're charging so low is it because that the quality issue, then you charge a reasonable low price. That's what the consumer will think, and then they won't come to you because they, in their mind, they will talk to themselves and say, okay, I will just pay a little bit more just to get more quality stuff, because somehow and some way people's psychology will think the higher you charge, the more quality it is. But of course you have to match the qualities or over deliver what you are charging, so then people will keep coming back. And when I start switching it to the premiums directions, I stop charging low, I go to premium directions, then I will start to look at, okay, what should I do? Because I'm a service based, right? I consult people, I consult business owners on how to increase their sales or how to get more clients. So I start to think, okay, what should I do or what must I do in order to able to charge this premium price? And the one thing I learned is that people are willing to buy transformations instead of just information. It means that you have to think of how you can craft out your offer, your service, your product that can solve their problems and really transform their lives, instead of just giving information, for example ebooks, okay, for example just some videos which actually they have to study on their own and it doesn't work anyway. So these are the crucial part in between how you manage to charge higher compared to like you're stuck here in the low side. The big difference here, if in terms of service or products, actually is to really solve a big problems of customers and transform their lives. It's whether like you are in relationship, whether you're in financial, whether in investments, it all works the same. So the front part is a lot of people will ignore because they think that it's too troublesome to do research and all these things. I just want to come out something that I think is okay, I think it'll solve the problem, and then when you try to market it, it doesn't work out, and then they give up, and then they think it doesn't work. But to me, because I've been through the process, I know that it's not the things doesn't work, it's that you are not putting enough efforts and really put in the heart and soul to really study, to do research, and really to make things work. So I hope that these videos give you a little bit of like insights, like really how people think and how do we manage to go from like this lower side here to go to the premium sides, and how you can do the same. And of course, a lot of effort requires, no doubt. You need to put in a lot of hard work, and you need to sacrifice a lot of comfort hours to make it work as fast as you can. If you find that this video resonates with you and you think that your friends might be resonate with this video as well, help me to share with them. And last thing is, you can find more information about. Now, if you want to find out how we can help and what we do, you can actually check out the info below these videos or above these videos. And lastly, please help to subscribe to the channel, and I will be able to give you more valuable content and valuables. And last thing, if you really want to get our daily advice, please help to subscribe to our channels, and I look forward to see you in the next video.